March 18th. A broad mid-latitude trough is driving active weather from the Rockies through the Midwest today, with embedded shortwaves producing areas of snow, strong winds, and turbulence, while the east remains largely post-frontal and the southeast stays in a warm, more stable regime. Operationally, expect the most disruption from the central Rockies into the upper Midwest, where dynamic lift and tightening pressure gradients are impacting ceilings, visibility, and ride quality. Starting out west, a split flow pattern keeps California largely VFR, with localized morning marine layer impacts along the coast, but inland basins remain stable. Farther north into the Pacific Northwest, weak onshore flow supports occasional MVFR ceilings and light precipitation, though the primary concern is increasing westerly flow aloft, producing light to moderate chop over the Cascades. Into the Great Basin and Rockies, this is where conditions become operationally significant, with a passing shortwave and strong jet support generating widespread mountain obscuration, snow showers, and moderate turbulence from eastern Utah through Colorado into Wyoming, with Denver and Salt Lake corridors seeing fluctuating ceilings and mechanical turbulence on descent and departure. As you move into the plains, a tightening surface gradient behind a departing low is producing gusty northwest winds from the Texas Panhandle through Kansas into Nebraska, with areas of blowing dust reducing visibility at times and creating crosswind challenges at airports like Amarillo and Wichita, while cold advection keeps low-level mixing active and turbulence persistent below flight level 200. Transitioning into the Midwest and Great Lakes, wraparound moisture and cyclonic flow are supporting scattered snow showers and MVFR ceilings from Iowa through Chicago into Michigan, with localized IFR in heavier bands and continued gusty winds, leading to operational impacts on approach spacing and fuel planning. Expect moderate low-level turbulence and occasional icing in the cloud layer, especially in the -5 to -15 Celsius range. Across the Ohio Valley into the northeast, conditions improve overall as high pressure builds in behind the system, though lingering stratocu and gusty winds continue to produce MVFR pockets and mechanical turbulence, particularly downwind of terrain and urban corridors from Pittsburgh through New York and Boston. Finally, across the southeastern Gulf Coast, ridging dominates with generally VFR conditions, though morning fog and low stratus remain a factor across Florida and parts of the coastal southeast, with gradual improvement after sunrise. Light winds and stable air limit turbulence, but localized visibility restrictions may affect early bank departures in hubs like Orlando and Miami. That's the National Aviation weather picture for today. If this briefing helps your flight planning, consider subscribing for the daily operational outlook. Have the best flight, and we'll see you tomorrow.